Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing work permit rules. And for those who are unaware, in Thailand, you have to have work authorization if you're a foreign national undertaking work in Thailand. The question I often get from sort of amateur lawyers, whatever you want to call it, immediately after I state that is, well, what's the definition of work? As we've discussed in other videos, and I've cited in relevant codified rules in Thailand, pretty much anything is work in the sense that, people say, well, I'm volunteering, I don't get paid. Still considered work. Basically, if you're breathing and undertaking a task, it could be deemed to be work by a Labor Department officer here in Thailand if they should so desire. So understand that at the outset. And then you got to deal with work authorization if you want to maintain like a business visa here in Thailand long term. You got to deal with your work authorization in whatever form that may be. They've created new visas recently where work authorization is built in, but I would argue that in a sense they've just sort of built in the difficulties associated with work authorization rather than have it a bifurcated process, whatever. At the end of the day, getting work authorization in Thailand can be a bit of a cumbersome thing. The reason I thought of making this video is I was reading a recent article in the Pattaya Mail, pattayamail.com. Article is titled, Thailand to become a more popular destination for Russians fleeing Putin's draft. I really urge those who are watching this video, go check out this article. It's interesting. There's a lot of stuff going on, and I always find it fascinating, and people can call me a nerd if they want. I always find it fascinating that immigration has implications in kind of the geopolitical and political realms. I mean, it touches on it. It's law and it's policy and it's regulations, but it's also, it has geopolitical ramifications. And just as a quick preface, they're going to be quoting someone in this excerpt here, and I urge folks, read the whole article. I'm going to quote a small excerpt. They're quoting a gentleman named Alexei, who is apparently a Russian expat who's come to Thailand. So, quoting directly, quote, Russians don't need a visa to come here for 30 days and extensions are easy to obtain. On the other hand, the work permit rules here are very strict, end quote, he said. He said he had been a waiter in both Kazakhstan and Turkey, but that was impossible in Thailand. Yeah, good point. We'll get to that in a minute. Quoting further, Alexei complained that he had met some official hostility even in Pattaya. Well, it's not hostility per se. It's not that they're hostile to a given person or nationality or whatever. Look, at the end of the day, Thailand has charted its own course for hundreds, if not thousands of years, and there is a level of protectionism of the labor market here in Thailand. It's just there, and it's codified in both policy and law, restricted occupations. There's all kinds of things that are designed to protect Thai labor. It just is what it is. So to say it's hostility, I think is a bit of an overstatement. Or at least hostility to any one given group or person. That's not, it's just the policy. I would say that's a better way to put it. As far as like a wait staff, we've done videos on this talking about the food and beverage industry. You're not going to be wait staff in Thailand as a foreign national. I think the way that policymakers look at that is, look, we got plenty of folks in Thailand that can be waiters. Now, if you want to bring in skilled expertise or even be an entrepreneur here, contribute to the tax base, great, happy to have you. But, as far as like jobs that Thai folks can do pretty simply or in a pretty straightforward manner, that's going to be pretty protected stuff. That said, the notion that it's very strict work permit rules, it is in one sense when you're used to it, like me, I kind of almost take it for granted. But it is a bit cumbersome to try and get a work permit here in the Kingdom of Thailand.